Airplane, Somebody to Love. You're listening to ABC Radio across South Australia and Broken Hill, taking you back to 1967 for that one. 23 after 4 on your local ABC across South Australia and into Broken Hill. Is there something you've never tried but it's always been on the lists you'd think you'd like to have a go at? Like, I don't know, playing cello, playing guitar, doing a bit of crochet, or maybe learning how to ring a bell properly? We noticed this on social media this week. A bell ringing class was held in the Loxton Waikerie Library. Basically, a professional bell ringer taught a group of people the craft. I don't know if it sounded like this. That sounds more like Father Christmas is coming. It's only July. Still got 6 months. Well, 6 months to go, doesn't he? After digging a bit deeper, we learnt this was part of the Firstival event by LibrariesSA, where people are invited to try something you've never tried before in your local library. We're in the last few days of the Firstival. So yes, we're in the last of all of the Firstival, but there are still some classes to check out this weekend. Veronica Matthews is the manager of programs and does communications for LibrariesSA. Hello, Veronica.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
Yeah, good. It sounds like you've had some really quirky how-tos.
Oh, look, Emma, we certainly have. I mean, it's been across the state. Probably our metropolitan libraries picked it up more, but loads of country libraries and even some small school community libraries took part. So we had a brew your first craft beer at Onkaparinga, which was pretty amazing. And we've had use your first native ingredient. And as you said, the bell ringers in Waikerie. The library manager just decided that there was a customer that she knew was a bell ringer. So she thought that was a bit quirky, and there'd be a whole bunch of people that had probably never done that before. And that's how the bell ringing event came about.
Ring-a-ding-ding, indeed.
Yeah, indeed.
So when we talk about professional bell ringing, are we talking about like the town crier who rings the bell and yells out, "Hear ye, hear ye"? No?
No, I don't think she was. She was a member of the local community called Glennis, and I actually think Glennis was probably a bell ringer during her time. And so when the library manager asked her to do it, she thought, well, why not? I'll get back to it. And so it's opened up a whole new world for Glennis. I think she'll be doing some more bell ringing in the community.
Now, these are those little skill sets that you just don't hear of anymore. I'm imagining Glennis pulled out a box of bells.
Correct.
Popped them on the table, and each was set to a different key or a different note.
No, I think what happened was the people partaking in it was all sitting around in a kind of semicircle with holding a bell each. And the leader, so Glennis, had her conducting stick, and she'd point at you, say, Emma, for you to go ding, ding, or ding. And then together the group of people created a tune. So it's pretty unique, you have to say.
I love that, Glennis. Good on you. So yeah, so everyone would have been a different note, but everyone was holding a different bell, or maybe two, depending on how many were there.
Yeah, and then I think together they created some beautiful music.
I love that. I remember there used to be, I reckon it was Christine Charlton and a few other ladies over this way on Eyre Peninsula used to teach some piano or organ back in the day by the number method. It was a different method of teaching, and I still remember 333 333. Is it 35 1 2 3? There you go. So if the bells were numbered, you could try playing that one next week at your new ring-a-ding-ding meeting.
There you go. We might have to tell Glennis.
I'm sure
but there
Glennis
are things
is all
happening.
over it.
Obviously, there are things happening on the Eyre Peninsula. Port Lincoln have launched a brand new toy library. So I don't know if your listeners know that. So if you live in the Port Lincoln area, and you know, lots of libraries were promoting their normal events because a lot of community members don't actually know that libraries do things other than books. So it was a good way to get some new customers and new people through the door to learn about all the great things that libraries offer.
I'm still imagining making beer in a library, drinking beer in a library. That'd be a fun event. Maybe you could have the beer festival in a library as well.
Well, maybe we could. There was a pop-up gin bar in the Mortlock Library at the State Library during the month of July as well.
Oh, that's a page turner and a half. I like it. All right. So how many more are left then? Are there any in regional SA that we can get to?
I've had a look, Emma. I've had a look. People can go to the website, firstival.com.au. There are some, but there's some not in your way. There's a fantastic thing in Roxby Downs.
We're broadcasting into Roxby. What's going on there?
Well, it's paint your first artwork with a wine. So you know how in Adelaide we have those wonderful paint and sip places. So they're doing that on the 29th of July. So that's
Saturday.
Saturday, 6:30 to 8:30 at the Roxby Downs Community Library. So that's a good one.
Roxby Downs. Love it.
And Murray Bridge, there's a lot of author events. Come and hear your first author talk. There's something, come and try alcohol ink painting at the Hewitt Centre, but I have no idea what alcohol ink painting is. So I'll have to find out.
Sounds delicious. No, it's probably a few people might walk out with a different coloured tongue by accident. Veronica, it sounds like such a quirky thing. Do you think the success of this, will we see it happen again next year?
Yes, we will. Absolutely. And our organising group did say, well, what would we call Firstival next year? Secondable? But really not, because it's all about trying something for the first time, which you can do in a public library. There's loads of things. So, yes, we will do it again, and hopefully to be bigger and better next year.
Oh, there you go. Before Peter from Bullaroo gets in, we could call the drinking events the Thirstival.
The Firstival, yeah.
Oh, dear.
There's so many plays on words we can do. But
I did like it. I was thinking Mr. Percival. So many were popping in my head. Veronica, congratulations on a fun, quirky event to get people into the local libraries around the state. Libraries are a space. They're a space of safety. They're a place on a really hot day in summer that you can often go to as a place of refuge from your home. And with a lot of you looking at, turning your heating or your air cons off at the moment with your power bills, they're a great place to be. Thanks so much, Veronica.
You're welcome, Emma.
Veronica Matthews, Manager of Programs and Communication for LibrariesSA. It's 29 minutes away from 5.